Why is she talking to you? Oh, hang on, wait for it. There it is. That's why. The tactical alert, Dog Days, that is the summer event from last year, has returned with the Noggle statue. That was Hydroid, I do believe. I eventually put him somewhere, because I did put him there last year, because we're still waiting for something that did eventually turn up. After that, I honestly have no idea where he ended up. I think he's on there somewhere. Nope, no Hydroid on there. Anyway, there's a Hydroid Noggle that is a reward from this. The Stratos emblem. Well, we're getting some gameplay at the moment, but for now, I want to go right here. Because in Cetus, something a little bit more interesting. If you come and see Nakak, Beach Toys is here. The thing is, all of these were here last year, so the emblem, you can pick that up for 105 pearls. If you had those from last year, they're obviously here again. The colour palette is also here. All of these balls have returned. The only reason I was doing this event last year, after completing it, was to get a hold of one of these floofs. Because these things can be kicked around your orbiter and are quite useful, as well as the scene that allows you to actually go in and take a look around. Which, before we get into gameplay, that is the floof there, and as you can see, you can move them around. You can do this on your orbiter with these, and this whole event was tons of fun last year, and it should be again, but every single one of the rewards has been reduced by 30%, and one thing I've noticed straight away is they've actually edited this, because there used to be one of those caravan type things over here, and it's not there anymore. Actually, is this the same map? Yes. So maybe I'm in the wrong place. I don't think I'm in the wrong place, because it should have been there, but I could be thinking of this one. Full of all the... It's this one. It's full of all of these floofs, and this is why I decided to get some, because we'll probably be spending all of my pearls on these this year, same as last year. To fire this, it's basically just like the water pistol. You just shoot, and it will continue shooting. You use the secondary fire to pump it up, and when you run out of ammo, just come to the big squirty things, and all you have to do here is take out the enemies, and it's really easy to do. There is lots of different tactics and everything else. Just remember the flight time of the weapon and the fact that you are going to have to constantly keep it pumped up, and you can do this fairly easily. And you take you down. There is nothing too hard about this at all, but it is lots of fun. You just have to really remember to keep an eye on your ammo, health. What frame to use? Meaningless, because, well, pretty much all health is exactly the same. It's 100. Everything is going to be exactly the same. There is no difference between the frames. Slow you down, hit you, get shot, run away. And just keep doing this. You will earn pearls by just playing the game. As long as you can actually find enemies to take out. You could try stealing them off other players, but oh yes, you. There are a few enemies that are quite annoying to actually take out. And you can see the time limit on the left. All you have to literally do is not die. Down you go. Could do with some ammo. Just because there's a break in the enemies, may as well. Eventually these do get a lot harder though, and there is lots of different ways to be able to actually win these, but honestly just shooting them is probably the easiest, as long as you remember, track the enemy and which way they are going, and you can take them out really effectively, and keep an eye on your ammo. It's just a completely fun game for a summer event. Have to do this for the Strata badge though, so I will have to do all of this. You have, of course, until the 27th of July, which is when this will disappear. It's not here for a great deal of time. It's actually not here for long at all. And don't forget to keep your weapon pumped up, otherwise you will kind of die. Because you will not be able to shoot them because you'll be out of water. And no, I'm not jumping around much at all. I'm waiting to die is what I'm waiting for. I'm actually really surprised I haven't yet. This is really a first. Usually in this I'm one of the first ones to die. And there it goes, somebody finally died. I mean 57 of them to one of us. Take that as a win. Oh, I'm shooting behind you, not where you're going to be. Don't forget, I even mentioned it several times. Travel time of the projectiles. And your ammo. Pump up the gun as well. Lots of enemies. You're up there, so I'll take out this one instead. You gonna come down? No? It matters. Take you out up there. This is insanely kind of... because it's different to how everything usually goes. I think like everybody else, I will admit though, I was really hoping that this weapon from the event would actually be something that we can keep as a weapon. Just a kind of a fun weapon. I didn't pump up my gun, I'm gonna die. Pump it up. And come back in. Did you just go through there to sneak behind me? Naughty enemies. Yes, you could say I played way too much of this last time around, because unlike when this first came around, I'm still alive and haven't actually died yet. I'm really amazed I didn't die yet. Because, as I mentioned before, first time this came around, I was dying constantly during this. I guess I just had enough practice during the last time of it to be able to figure out how to do this properly. Which is basically just remember to pump up the gun. Keep it pumped up, you'll be fine. But 119 to 1, that was actually a lot of fun. Ooh, the Redeemer Abysso skin. I didn't know that. Oh, yes. And then there's a relay scene, and then the Noggle statue, then the Stratos emblem. That was 25 points for the game, but you will notice if I go back to last mission results, 25 for the win, only 10 pearls. It's the fact that only 10 pearls that kind of becomes slightly annoying, but what I'm hoping is, no, it's still 15 to 20. I was hoping this would get much harder. Stick it on hard. Nope, still 15 to 20. And I really need to finish off the rest of these nodes now that I know that you can get the essence from there. But continue to do this, spend the pearls with Nakak to claim the rewards, but you will want to do this probably until about 200 points anyway, which means at least 10 games in there if you're getting 25 points per game. Or for the win, I should say. But for now, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.